Sydney, Noah, Jamie, Graham, Echosmith. It's so nice to hang out.
I'm Sydney, and I sing and play keyboards.
And I'm Noah, I play bass.
I'm Jamie, I play guitar.
I'm Graham, I play drums.
And that, I think we've got a band there, good. Yes. We've got someone doing everything, that's the main thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Who is the peacekeeper? Who is the organised one?
Jamie's the organised one.
You're the peacekeeper, probably.
I keep the peace.
Graham's a peacekeeper though too.
Yeah.
Me and Graham, we need tag teaming.
They're peacekeepers just by staying silent.
Not really, I'm probably the loudest now.
Noah doesn't seem like a peacekeeper right now. He seems kind of angry.
I know, geez. He's like, no, I am the peacekeeper. You shut your mouth.
We obviously have to talk about music, because that's why we're here. What proportion of your day do you spend thinking about music, do you think?
Definitely during the hour that we play. Actually, that's not necessarily always true, because there's a lot of times that we're playing and I'm thinking about all sorts of other things. But my main thought that goes through my head consistently is, what if I forget the words to this? You know what? If I think about forgetting the words, then I am going to forget the words. I probably shouldn't think about this. Stop thinking about this, Sydney, and then I forget the words.
The reaction to Echosmith has been incredible. People have been so receptive and love you guys. I'm at Radio 1. We've been playing you non-stop. Cotton loves you, plays your stuff all the time as well.
Thank you.
What does it feel like when you hear, say, Cool Kids on the radio?
I have had the same reaction the entire time, from the first time to the 100th time or whatever.
Not bothered.
Oh my gosh, I get so excited. I freak out. I will scream, take a video, and especially if it's in LA, I might tear up a little bit. Because that's where we're from, and I'm like, man.
She sees him walking in a straight line, that's not really her style. They all got the same heartbeat, but hers is falling behind. And nothing in this world could ever bring them down. Yeah, they're invisible, she's just in the background. And she says, wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. Wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids.
Did you think we're onto a real winner here? We think this is going to be a big one.
With that song?
Yeah.
No, we didn't think that.
We kept playing it live and we're figuring out, we're like, this isn't working.
I kept ruining the keyboard line and everything. Honestly, every time, you know, it goes da na 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 na. What it really sounded like for literally at least a year and a half was da na da 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 da.
Honestly, I hate playing keyboard.
I hated it. I hated it.
Why? Just because you had a thing about it then once it went wrong a few times, you just thought, I just don't want to do it anymore.
It went wrong every time, honestly. Every time I played it wrong.
Also, you kind of had to learn how to play keyboards to play the songs too.
Yeah, because I know a little bit of piano, but I had to really learn how to do something with my hands and sing.
That's hard.
Yeah, and I clearly couldn't do it for a long time. And by the time that the song got popular, I was finally pretty good at playing it.
How would you describe your sound if somebody made you, which I'm going to make you?
Being siblings, I think, is a big part of it. When we're on stage, we basically stick to our instruments, but when we're writing, we're all kind of sharing and trying out different things. And all three of us sing, and that's a big Fleetwood Mac inspiration there, is we all do a lot of harmonies and kind of group vocals, and it's a very natural thing to do as a family anyways. All four of us, we're the only ones on stage. We're playing everything live on stage, so a lot of, our favorite bands are bands like New Order and the Smiths, and so we kind of have that same kind of band setup on stage.
Can you think what was in the car when you were on family trips or going on holiday?
Hot Fuss by The Killers was a big one. I remember we played that constantly. Peter Gabriel was another one.
One of my first memories, or music memories, I guess, is in the car with our dad, and he was playing "So" by Peter Gabriel, and I was pretty young and just never heard anything like it before.
So if that's what you were listening to in the car, what were your respective first gigs? Do you remember?
We can't really remember which one it was. We went to a Coldplay concert, I think right before X and Y, and then we went to a Switchfoot concert together, and we're not sure which one was first.
Okay.
Both are pretty great though.
When you are writing, who's doing what? Do you have like a notebook that has all of your kind of ideas in it, of like half-written songs, lines here, lines there?
They can start in two different ways. They can come from like just us sitting in a room playing and starting something, or like someone comes in with an idea that they're singing in the shower, or laying in bed thinking a melody in their head, or just walking down the street. It can come from any kind of place, and for us it can come from anyone. It can come from Graham, or me, or Sydney, or Jamie. And there's not really any kind of rules on like where it starts. It can come from anywhere.
When you all come to sit together, is somebody on piano, is somebody on guitar, or are you just kind of knocking ideas around? How does it work?
We kind of just switch it around, really. There's not like a specific way that we do it, which is nice. So, I mean, sometimes Graham will be at the mic instead of me, or, you know what I mean? So we kind of just switch around, which is fun.
Also, whatever is around too, it's kind of like if only 2 guitars around, like we'll use 2 guitars, or I mean, I have like a banjo and other random things like that. It's kind of fun too, even though if we don't end up using the instrument on the record, it's still kind of cool to like have some other instrument as an inspiration.
And he says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids.
I don't know how to break this to you, Echosmith, but I don't think any of you should give up the day job. That was pretty shoddy, that bowling.
Okay.
Oh wow, you did that really bad. I thought that you were all on the same page as me.
There's a difference in perspectives here.
Let's just say next time we hang out, maybe we don't bowl.
Okay.
Ping pong.
How about next time ping pong or mini golf?
Are you guys good at ping pong?
Actually
Me
pretty
and
good at
Jamie,
ping pong, yeah.
we're ping pong players.
Oh, okay, let's ping pong then.
We
All
can
right.
do Pilates.
Sure.
Have you ever done an interview and done Pilates?
Hot yoga
interview. That is brilliant.
Thank you, I try my best.
Next
makeup
time,
will come
it's
on.
Bikram. Don't nod, Graham, don't nod. You were the only one that was going to say no with me.
Graham, say yes.
Stay on my
Yes.
team.
Deal.
Graham, you're the drummer. Favorite song to perform?
Ooh, probably Safest Place,
Okay. And why is that?
because it's a dancey song.
Real kind of jam.
I love it so much.
And you've got a lot of work to do, I imagine, in a dancey song. You're
Yeah, I
keeping
do.
everyone on track there. So the pressure's on you.
Yep.
You make it a dancing song, actually.
Oh yeah. Move around to it.
It's not supposed to be. You just got carried away, basically.
Yeah.
How did Come Together come together?
Good question.
Thank you.
Honestly, all of our songs are written so long ago that it's hard to remember specific, like, this is when I got the idea, this is how we did it, you know what I mean? I remember that one not being too difficult to write, because it was just something that sort of just came pretty natural to us, and it's kind of a song just like about the band itself almost, because it is about, you know, having dreams and aspirations and doing it with other people and doing it as a team. I'm not doing it alone. I'm not like some girl that wants to be like a solo artist or something, you know what I mean? It's like we are here because we do it together. So that song kind of is the story of Echosmith a little bit.
We run away from our own imagination, but at the same time we got this amazing fascination. We've got hopes on the horizon. We can't start from climbing the mountain. Sick and tired of keeping silent. We are gonna come together. We're gonna come together now. We are gonna run together. Gonna turn it upside down. There's smoke in the mirror, I can see your face. So let's run to the fire escape. Come together. We're gonna come together now.
As musicians, the bit you love is performing. That's the adrenaline, I imagine. When you're on stage, that's when it's really exciting. But the recording process, how does that work? Where do you do it? Who gets cabin fever first?
I love recording. I really enjoy it. I don't get cabin fever doing it.
We grew up in
Yeah.
that. We grew up with the studio in like our backyard. So like we grew up like in that environment. So like the studio is just kind of another home for us.
So is that where you still record?
We kind of start there, and then like for our
Demos, at
record,
least.
yeah, demos, and we recorded in like a big non-backyard studio.
I want to talk about the new single, Bright. Much different feel to Cool
Yeah.
Kids. How did that one come about? Have you deliberately gone, we want to go for a bit of a different sound?
Not necessarily. You know, a lot of our songs are written on acoustic guitar anyway, so that was actually pretty just natural for us to leave it that way. We didn't feel like it needed anything more. It felt right staying there, you know what I mean, with just acoustic and an upright bass and a few drums and some vocals. It's a very simple song, a simple love song. You know, it's relating to people in all sorts of ways, and we're seeing it as relating to everyone, whether you have a significant other or it's for your friend or someone in your family, or just, you know, we see love in every situation. So we thought that it was an important song to throw out there.
Did you see that shooting star night? Were your doubts about the same consolation that you and Jupiter conspired to get me, you and the moon and Neptune got it right. 'Cause now I'm shining bright, so bright, and I get lost in your eyes.
So you're all romantics, it's fair to say.
We are.
Yes.
We all are.
Who's the most romantic? Come on.
I feel like Grandma's.
Grandma's.
No.
Grandma's.
No, thanks, man.
You see, even that's romantic, that's nice. It's nice to
Because
share,
Pass it off. Yeah,
share
that
the
was good.
love. Is there something, obviously you've said you kind of go with the feel of each song. So like if it feels like it needs kind of pared back, set up, or if it, you know, feels like it needs to be a bit more dancey or a bit more upbeat. Is there like a unifying theme across the album that brings it all together, that you feel ties it all into one?
I think it's really just how we play together in our instruments ourselves. I think we just want every single instrument, every single person in the band to have their voice. And because the songs, a lot of them come from that same place, and obviously they come from the four of us, there's going to be that consistent line through it all. So like the way we play our instruments and the kind of inspiration behind it can be very consistent.
And
through
those
all of our
themes
music.
as well, I guess. So, you know, the romantic nature of it, that kind of appears.
Yeah.
And also, kind of looking at yourself, there's a lot about being in Echosmith and your lives as well seems to be in there.
Yeah, it's like kind of capturing like our own human experience and how we've experienced life through our eyes. And we can't really capture like how anyone else is really captured, but we know how we've seen how our emotions work or how we feel about different kinds of things, and that's really what we write about.
Sydney, Noah, Jamie, Graham, Echosmith, it's been such a pleasure. Next time you're in town, we should hang out again.
Yes.
Okay.
Bikram
Mini
yoga.
golf. Oh, yes. I
Mini
take that
golf.
back.
Ping pong.
Ping pong.
No, go back to your idea. Hot yoga. Done.
Wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. Wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids.